What's good, everybody? It's Travis. Welcome in to another episode of Box Breaks. We are rolling into something really cool today. We're going to try something a little different. We've done some of these box breaks where we do like time travel, where we kind of go back through time and look at packs from recent sets, or maybe not so recent sets, sometimes back a couple years. Today we're going to do a countdown pack opening. So we have some stuff that we have at the store, and so I just picked 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 from these sets, and then we're going to end it off with an epic epilogue booster opening. I'm going to open up another one of those boxes to see if we can pull some Nissas and some fun stuff. Y'all, we even have a collector booster we're going to pop today. That's in our one spot. So right before we jump into the epilogue booster, we are going to have a chance to see maybe something really cool out of that collector booster. All right, y'all, let's get into it. As always, before we get rolling, we are going to do our giveaway, and I think there's something that has happened. There is a name that does not appear on our wheel today, which is really odd. Mrs. Kimberly, this is the first time I've not seen your name on the wheel. And so we are going to take a look at this. Trismic and Lloyd, y'all are in the running. And so we are going to give that wheel a spin and see who takes away the prize today. The winner is Trismic Pixel. All right, Trismic, so just pick your color. I'm going to go back to our main screen so you can see what I'm talking about. Pick your color. Pick A or B. And so you have a choice between red, green, white, purple, yellow, blue, orange, and pink. And then A or B. And then whatever you choose will be waiting for you. Whatever is in those sleeves or whatever those sleeves point us to. Sometimes it's like a pack, like a promo pack or something. Sometimes it's just a stack of promos. It's always promos, but sometimes it's a stack of promos, sometimes it's a promo pack. We do not open promo packs, we just give away sealed promo packs, and the other promos are promos that they give, Wizards gives, that we have extra of that we decide to give away to y'all. So, congratulations, Trismic Pixel. Alright, so we're going to jump in. So our opening today begins with March of the Machine and ends with March of the Machine. So our first pack opening today is a set booster from the original March of the Machine set. We will get to a collector booster of the Aftermath, and then we will finish with a full box of Aftermath. And so we're going to start ourselves off with a cool... Nice. All right. So these packs, it's like, okay, we got to get to the uncommon. So we're going to show you the uncommons first, and then we're going to get to the rares. All right, first rare is a foil Doomscar Warrior. Very nice. With backup one, there's Inga and Essica. That card is super cool looking. It's like very like Phyrexian, but then like this unexpected pop of like a rainbow and cats pulling a chariot. You see the cats pulling a chariot? Yeah, that's pretty awesome. All right. And we got an Essence of Orthodoxy. Again, I'm already feeling like we're pulling some stuff that I haven't seen yet. Like, I know I haven't seen the Inga and Essica out of this set yet. So, and that may just be one of two things. Either I actually haven't pulled it, or I just forgot that I had pulled it. We're going to get to the uncommon. Alright. There's a Finn. Invasion of Dominaria. We are going to kind of just fly through these. Take a special look at our rare. Deeproot Wayfinder. That was a single rare in that pack. So the first one was a triple rare pack. The second one was a single rare pack. And that is kind of the ups and downs of a set booster. Sometimes you hit multiple rares. Sometimes you just really don't. Excuse me. The jury is out. That's the first card we pulled. Jury. We got another Kami. Draina And Linvala, very cool. Again, don't think we've seen that card in any of the openings that we've done. That's kind of neat. We're seeing some of these double legendary creature cards, which is kind of fun. Alright, the Invasion of Eldraine. Speaking of that, the new Eldraine set will be releasing pre-releases, I believe, next weekend, and then releases the weekend after that. Mechanized Production, nice mythic, very good. There's a Bloated Processor, second rare. Wow, another double character card with a special art, and then a fourth Brutaclad, the Ichor art style, very cool. Again, highs and lows. One rare. Hey, we got a Yargle and Multani art card. That's the one that I desecrated by making it look like Yargle was eating an ice cream cone. And I think I also gave myself a tongue in the artwork on the thumbnail of that video. Makes me wonder how many of my artworks are just entirely cringy to you. Invasion of Tolvada. I'm not trying to do clickbaity stuff. I'm just trying to be creative. Admittedly, some of my earlier stuff was more clickbaity, like, did I pull this card? And you could almost guarantee that when I said, did I pull this card, I probably didn't. Although there's been a couple times when I have called it, so to speak. There's a cool full art forest. And again, a single rare, but that's a good one. Sword of Once and Future is a very, very nice mythic. 2 more packs. So we get like last pack magic like 8 times, 9 times today. Is that how this is going to work? Wow, very cool Jingataxias artwork. Very neat. Let me get past the rares to the uncommons. There we go. Tetsuko. Another Invasion of Amonkhet. I don't know if we're going back to Amonkhet anytime soon. That was a pretty cool set, though. And a single rare. Pelucrados, though. Pelucrados Reborn is a pretty fun rare. That white, the activated ability that has a white Phyrexia in it. Alright. So from what I understand, if you have a white Phyrexia in your ability, because the white symbol appears in the explanation, if I'm correct on that, that means that actually would be just a mono green card. Is that correct? Check my math on that. If you're talking about Commander, I guess I should be more clear about that. Tribute to the World Tree, first rare. Oh, I thought that was going to be a Ragavan. Oh, okay, all right. Nice. Lutri, the Spell Chaser. Very cool card. I love that artwork. Very nice. All right. So that's our 8 packs of March of the Machine. Now let's move on. Now we're moving on to the number 7. 7 packs of Phyrexia. All will be one. Okay. And then I think all the rares, are the rares at the back of this pack? No, they're up front again. Alright, we're going to get past the rares. We'll get those at the end of the pack. Some of y'all are like, just show the rares. I'm tired of looking at commons and uncommons. Malkador, Purity Overseer. Ooh, nice. Othari, Sun's Glory. Very nice. That's a really, really cool Phoenix card. It's one of the commander cards out of the Phyrexian Commanders. Speaking of that commander deck, there's still one of those sitting around, the white-red. I'm very tempted to get and, modify, obviously. But there's some really fun stuff in there. I love equipment. I'm not necessarily a big red player. I play a lot of white. Skrelv, nice. Nice Skrelv. But there's enough stuff in there that I think it would make it worthwhile to try it out. Again, a big equipment fan. My one drop deck that I have, everything is a 1 converted mana cost. That's a white deck. Has a ton of one drop. Ooh, miter misstep. That's cool. Kind of like a mental misstep, but not exactly. Nice Phyrexian Mountain foil. Mana Geyser list card. Very cool. Mere Convert and a Kaya Intangible Slayer. But yeah, there's just a ton of equipment in that deck, and so that alone makes me curious and makes me want to kind of dig into that Phyrexian All-Will-Be-One Commander deck, the white-red one. If you're looking for something to give to your favorite YouTube host, that would be a great... I'm just kidding. Detonate list card. And then Urabrask's Forge. Very nice. So, the further we get in, the more brief our exposure to each set will be. Obviously, we're counting down. So, alright, here we go. Necrogen Rot Priest is our starting card. La Montaña. Oh, foil Phyrexian Arena. Dude, that is sick. Very nice. The Seed Core. And Kuromonyx. Wow. The Rat King survives. And that E-Core art style again. Oh, that is a really cool looking art card. As a white player, I love that card. That's so cool. With the stamp and everything. Very neat. Alright. Thrumming Bird is our beginning card as we work our way back. Nice foil Phyrexian Forest. And Argentum Masticore. Our lone rare. Alright, last pack magic. In Phyrexia All-Will-Be-One. What are we going to pull? Very nice. Hexgold Slash art card. Alright. Sawblade Scamp. A little Vat Emergence in there. There's a Hexgold Slash. We pulled the art and the card itself. Very cool. Plains. Into a Blade of Shared Souls, if I could say it correct. English is hard, I'm sorry. Alright, so there's our 2 stacks of different kinds of cards we've opened so far. Our All-Will-Be-One, our March of the Machine, and then our All-Will-Be-One are behind us now. Now we move into Lord of the Rings. There are 6 of these guys. And now that we're making room in our box, we put our Aftermath over there as it awaits at the end. We got a stamped. That's nice. Very cool. Who's that? That's the Lord of Nazgul. That's right. Alright, here we go. I think these are already organized well, so we don't have to worry about juggling them around. The Last March of the Ents, Mythic. It's a good start. Fall of Gil-galad. And then an Ether Snap list. Remove all counters from all permanents and remove all tokens from the game. What? Wow. That is brutal. Is that a Mirrodin card? I think that's a Mirrodin era card. Wow. Speaking of ints, yeah, modular hoser, no doubt. Like, you've been working all this time to kind of like build up something with modular, and it's like, nope, thanks for playing. I imagine if you're playing that deck, you just kind of auto scoop after that. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Flowering of the White Tree, nice. Ooh, Elrond, Lord of Rivendell. That's such a cool art. Kind of a creepy art, but a cool art nonetheless. And then a Felden of the Third Path. A little miscut, kind of off to the, like a very thin edge on this side. But the more I watch stuff like that, like I recently got on a Facebook group that is all about error cards, miscuts, misprints. And it's funny because of how common certain things are. Like, miscuts are just incredibly common. Now, misprints, like actual misprints, are much more uncommon. There's an Oliphant. There's a Gandalf the Grey. That might be the first time I've seen a Gandalf the Grey. I don't ever remember pulling a Gandalf the Grey. That's cool. But, yeah, the things where they are cut so badly that you can tell what the card that was next to it was. Okay, so we got this art card again, but this time it's not stamped. It's an unstamped version. We got a Map Mountain. There's Eomer, Marshal of Rohan. Shire Terrace. Another list card, Reduce and Rubble. 2 packs left in the Lord of the Rings, Tales of Middle-earth. We have a Mary Warden of Isengard, just chilling there, you know, eating pie, like you do. There's a foily Map Swamp, like you do, just hanging out, eating an entire pie. Saradoc, Master of Buckland. Elven Chorus, good card, really good card. And a food token. Last pack magic for Lord of the Rings, Tales of Middle-earth. This is fun because it's kind of like a trip down memory lane a little bit too. Witch King of Angmar, very neat artwork. That's the point where he's like challenging. who is the girl the lady that cuts off his hand? He's like, no man can defeat me, and she's like, I am no man, and then like slays him. It's like, yeah, like one of those moments in the movie. Ooh, Samwise Gamgee chilling with his kiddos, reading them from the Red Book. Pippin's Bravery and Ballistic Boulder. That's such a funny artwork to me. All right, so that has been our trip through Lord of the Rings. Pressing on to our set that has 5 packs, Innistrad Midnight Hunt. You're starting to see the Epilogue Booster ever so slightly take over the screen as it slides in. We get closer to opening that. Let's see, does this have the rares thing? It does. Excellent. There's an art card for Ormondal, the Corruptor. Plains. I really like the artwork on these lands in this set, but this block in general, so much so that I use them in my curse deck. My curse deck has just this style of land. Burn down the house. That is not a suggestion. It's simply a name of a card. All right. Ugh, make sure that stuff's in screen. We have Celestis Sanctifier with a stamp on it. Very nice. A forest. A creepy forest. Champion of the Perished. Not to be confused with Champion of the Parish. Slightly different. Oh, an erratic portal list. Wow, that's really cool. Return target creature. So tap 1 and tap this. Return target creature to its owner's hand unless its controller pays 1. So it's like somebody plays something and they finally get it through and didn't get countered this time. You know, maybe. And then you're just like, and return it to your hand. Like, oh. Which is effectively, it's like a counter, you know. It's not on the field anymore. Thanks for trying, though. There's an island. Creepy island. Brutal Cathar. There we go. 2 more packs from our Midnight Hunt pulls. By the way, there are still I think all these sets that I'm opening, 90% of them are still available at the store. So if you want to open some of these packs yourself, if you're watching what I'm opening and going, you know, he's pulling fun stuff, but there's better stuff waiting. I may have thinned out the stuff. All right, here we go. Curse of Silence. Sorry, I'm not reading comments. Sorry, Lloyd. It utilizes bounce sometimes. Oh yeah. Crystal Shard. Yes, Crystal Shard is fantastic. Erratic Portal is good for non-blue, but Crystal Shard is great. I use that in my curse deck too, just in case a curse is put on me that I don't want on me and I don't have a way to deal with it at the moment. Yeah, Crystal Shard is fantastic. Overgrown Farmland, full art, extended art, however you want to say it. Memory Deluge. All right, that larder zombie trying to eat the jar of brains. Can't quite get to it. He only has one arm. The man can't open the jar. It's just not fair. All right, Memory Deluge, or Deluge, however you want to say it. It's kind of like Pokemon cards. People can say however they want. But Travis, there is a correct way to say it. You're right. I'm sorry. All right, I'm going to slide this stuff down a little bit. Just make sure you can still see it, but slide it down just a bit. Let Lily peek her head through there. By the way, speaking of Liliana, so this playmat, which has been screen used on stream for quite a while, when we hit, so we're not quite at 200 subs, but when we hit 500 subs, we are going to, Ascendant Pack Leader. Love this card. So good. For 1 green nonetheless. Such a good card. Got Falconrest Celebrants, both regular and foil, in the special art. Yeah, but that Ascendant Pack Leader is amazing. Again, for 1 drop, you gotta be kidding me. Old Darren Estate art card. Foily Swamp. Very nice. Lantern Flare. Into a Runo Stromkirk. Foil. Double-sided. Oh, Traverse the Outlands list card. Search your library for up to X basic land cards, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. Put those cards on the battlefield tapped, then shelf your library. It's a 5-drop. Great if you're playing really, really, really giant stuff. You need a way to ramp into them quickly. Once you get to 5, on your 6th turn, you could be playing some really problematic things. That's really cool. Art for Groom's Finery. Very nice. Another Swamp. This is our next to last pack in Crimson Vow. Imperious Mindbreaker. Oh, Mythic. Hendrika Damnathi. Sorry. Spit it out. Very nice. Very, very nice. At the beginning of combat on your turn, choose one that hasn't been chosen. Each player sacrifices a creature. You draw a card, you lose 1 life, or transform her. And then when you transform her, wow. Flying, Death Touch, Lifelink, 2 black and 1. Each creature you control with Flying, Death Touch, and or Lifelink gets +1/+0 until end of turn. That's pretty sweet. Last pack magic. Oh yeah, I forgot to pull the art card out of there. And the rare Inspired Idea. Desperate Farmer foil. Okay. We are rolling. Okay, I'm just gonna start stacking them like that. We'll have 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. We are getting close to the Aftermath. First of 3 New Capenna, or Streets of New Capenna set boosters. Carmella Glamour Thief art. Alright, where does this pack lead? There's a Tivit, Seller of Secrets. There's a Hostile Takeover. Oh, nice. And a Hargild Kindly Rune Chaser. Hargild? Sure, we'll go with that. Friendly Rune Chaser. Very nice. 2 of 3. Coming up. Cool art card. Do you know anybody that collects the art cards? Is that anybody that does that? Maestro's Charm, it's pretty nice. Broker's Charm. It's quite a charming pack. Arcane Bombardment. Wow, fantastic card. Nice mythic. Most Wanted. Here we go. Alright, last pack magic. Streets of New Capenna. Here we go. Shakedown Heavy. Nice. Rafine's Tower. Plain Island Swamp. Foil. Very nice. Rafine's Tower. Alright. Next to last set or packs we're opening. This is a 2-packer. Commander Masters set booster. Again, this has been one of those sets. Good set. A lot of fun reprints. Alright. You probably already saw them because I didn't have them all the way off the screen, but you'll see them very shortly anyway. Dread Return. There's our art card. Campfire. Fiery Confluence. Nice. Toxic Deluge. Talrand. Not a Talrand. An Obscuring Haze. Extended art. Or is that Frame Break? That's cool looking. I really like that. Looks like Frame Break art. Where it just kind of pops out of the normal frames. Very neat. This is one of those that if you control your commander, you can cast without paying its mana cost. And it's a fog, basically. Prevents all damage that would be dealt this turn by creatures your opponents control, not by yours. So they take the damage, you don't. Alright, let me get the rest to the back. So we'll get to them very shortly. Jailer, Makeshift Munitions, Brass Knuckles, the Gleeful Sabotage List. Interesting. Kind of cool. So, Lorwyn set card. Balin Wandering Knight. Foil. Oh, nice. Deadly Rollick. Into Fraley's and Land of War's Fury. Alright, man, that's a good 2 packs right there. Alright, last pack before we get into March of the Machine Aftermath Epilogue Booster Box. We'll go ahead and get rid of the box that's been holding all of our cards. Let's see what's coming next. But here we go. March of the Machine, the Aftermath Collector Booster. What will we pull? Got a Spirit Token. Markov Baron. There you go. There's an etched Harnessed Snubhorn. The Pia Noir. A Pia Noir. Extended art. There's a Metropolis Reformer. Nissa Urgent Animist. I was joking about pulling more Nissas, but I don't think we have an etched Nissa in stock. So there we go. We'll take that. Rollick is much better than the Fog. Yeah, that's very true. Being a Bant player, I appreciate the green foggery. But yeah, I agree with you. that Nissa Resurgent Animist is probably the all-star of this whole opening so far. Potentially. Alright, so let me file away this giant stack. There goes the giant stack of commons and uncommons and tokens and lands. Got those off to the side. Let me briefly reorganize these guys to get them up and out of the way. I was thinking about going through and being like, alright, this is the best card out of this set that we pulled. But see, I don't have, see, some of these other YouTube channels, they have like fancy things like editors and people that go back and make the videos more polished. Like most every video that we release is live. And so all the things that we do, even stuff like, you know, I used to have, before school started back, Zach would sit and push buttons and respond. Again, if anybody's looking to learn something like that, it's a lot of fun. Someone wants to be a producer for the set, I would love to have you come in and try it out. But everything we do is live. So if it looks slick and it's cool to you, I am so glad. But understand that none of this stuff is done post-production. It's all done live as you go. So what you see is essentially what you get. And some of you were like, you didn't have to tell us that. We could tell. We could tell that that's how it works, but, you know, it's fine. All right. So there's our 2 stacks of Epilogue Boosters. So let's start working our way through them. So how many Nissas will we pull to join the one we pulled just a second ago? Here we go. We got a Narset. Nice. That's a nice... I love that Dino token. That's cool. I don't know if I've seen that Dino token before. That's really, really cool. Ethan, I have a token for you. His deck has gotten a lot better. Added a couple of those cards. Some of the cards that we pulled in the past. Gotten those and added them. His deck is nasty. If his commander gets out and his commander swings, you might as well just call it a day. Sigarda. Font of Blessing. Alright. So the thing about these packs is it's such a quick open. Not a lot in them. You got essentially 1 rare. I don't think there's very much of an exception to that. Arnie Metalbrow. And so, this set's a micro set. Now, oh, double rare. Okay. So I say that. We got a foil Sigarda and a deification. Very nice. I say that, and then we pull one. That's more than 1 rare. So, not often. There's a Niv Mizzet. You're going to pull double rares. What do you do? It's kind of fun. But there's not a lot. I mean, there's not a lot of variety. Once you've opened a few Epilogue booster packs, you start to get... There's a Vesuvian Drifter. You start to get... oh, that's nice. Very cool. Yeah, these packs are smaller. These have 5 cards in them. So, yeah, they're super small. And what's funny to me is... So there's 5 cards. Plus there's a token. So you get 6 cards. But you get... There's an Obnixilis Captive Kingpin. Very nice. Oh, nice. Open the Way. With that retro border style. Very nice. So, and there's no commons in this set. It's all uncommon and rare. So, Jurina. Hey, Tyvar the Bellicose, mythic. So, your number of rares it removes the chaff for sure. And it's not designed to be drafted or you you can. There's a deification and a Jol Rael. So double rare again. Maybe I'm eating my words here on the not many double rare packs, because I'm seeing quite a few. That was a nice foil deification as well. Open the way. And this set feels like that they went, after they got done making the March of the Machine set, it feels like they just had too many good cards sitting on the table, and they just wanted to print them and get them off the table so they wouldn't have to like come back and revisit it later, sooner than they want to. So just like, you know what, let's just make a smaller pack, call it an epilogue, see how it goes. I think sometimes Wizards does a little bit of the, throw it against the wall and see if it sticks kind of strategizing. That's Metropolis Reformer, very nice. Flying Vigilance, a 3-drop, gives the player hexproof, and when it deals damage, it is dealt damage, you gain life. So you don't gain life when it deals damage. Tranquil Frillback, you gain life when it is dealt damage. So it's like lifelink, but not. Hey, there's a Calyx, very nice, and a Draneth Ruins extended art. That's really cool looking. I like that. I like that artwork. Looks like a Triome. It kind of has that feel of a Triome, where the Triomes had like gems and stuff in them. Pianolar. Animus Might. Animus Might what? Sorry. There's a Training Grounds. Very nice. Animus Might again. See what I mean though? Like, you pull Animus Might and you're like, okay, Animus Might, Animus Might, Animus Might, Animus Might. You open a box and you're going to have, more than a play set of those cards. So there's another Animus Might. Karn Legacy Reforged. And so, in essence, you open a box, you have a play set of all the uncommon stuff, for the most part. And then you're going to maybe, if you're going to open another box, you're going to open it because you want to get some more of the rares, or you're just going to buy the rares. Open the way foil, which is what a lot of people are doing with this set. That's why we open so much on this channel, because people actually just they don't want the opening experience. They want the cards out of the set. And a lot of them have been staying, even though they haven't been selling, like on TCG Player, a lot of them have been staying very steady. Nissa, for example. Spark Rupture, very nice. Yeah, lots of dupes. But I think I've only seen one of those dinosaur tokens. That's a really cool dinosaur token. I know. I'm excited about weird stuff. Okay, we got Urborg Scavengers. Speaking of dupes, double Urborg Scavengers in the same pack. One's foil, one's not. Not a bad card, so we'll take it. I mean, not that we have an option. Send it back. I didn't like this pack. We are nearing the end. Now here is Resolve. Ooh, nice. PNLR Council of Revival. That special art. That is really, really cool looking. Last pack. Magic. Are we going to pull a Nissa? Nissa or no Nissa? Here we go. Rebuild the city. No Nissa. But we are ready to rebuild the city. The last time I heard, the city was built on rock and roll. Sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose them. But you know what isn't losing? Getting to hang out and open packs and just enjoy the experience together. That's so much fun. I'm so blessed to be able to sit here and do this with y'all and just, get to open packs that don't belong to me. I get to take them back, and y'all get to enjoy them. You get to put them in your deck if you want to pick them up for the store. If there's anything that we've opened so far, we're done opening. If there's anything that we've opened that you want to have in your deck, like you're looking at that and going, that's got to be in my deck, you can claim it. You can claim it here. You can claim it on our Discord channel. And just look me up on the Discord channel. Go to the YouTube promo section where there's probably a link to this video going live. I'm thinking that Erratic Portal might be, although it's a list card, it might be the best pull we had. Just kind of going through and looking at these again. Ascendant Pack Leader is pretty sweet. I don't know if it's the best like money card in that opening, but it's a really fun card. The Bombardment is definitely a sweet card. The Rollick, probably the best card in the Commander Masters sets. That Nissa Resurgent, definitely the best card in the Collector Booster. And then, man, I don't even know. I don't even know which one would be the best card. Probably the Omnixilus would be up there. But there you go. That's a lot of different packs, a lot of cards that we got to take a look at today. And I appreciate you hanging out, Lloyd. Appreciate you hanging out with me. Don't forget Trismet Pixel you won, so make sure you let me know which pack you want, or which sleeve, rather, the color and the A or B. I'm trying to think what else that we need to talk about. We have the Rolandia in-store D&D world / campaign starting the first Tuesday of next month. That's coming up very quickly. I'm excited about that. I'm actually getting a DM that at least the first season, the first 3 months. We'll see if I get to stay in that seat at all. But it's going to be a lot of fun. I would just encourage you to get on the Discord. There's a lot of good stuff on there. If you want to support the content we're putting out, there's a lot of links down below. Check them out. TCG Player, Etsy, whatnot. No, Etsy. Is it on Etsy? Yeah, Etsy. So anyway, y'all, hope you've had a fantastic time. Hope you have a great week. It's been real. It's been fun. It has been real fun. Later, y'all. See ya. All of the packs. Later, y'all.